Malaika, you look ultra glamorous. I'd love to hear from you. How was it like walking for a dear friend that is Ridhi?
Uh, Firstly, good morning, everybody. This is the first time I'm walking for Ridhi, and normally, I don't know, for some reason, year after year after year, everybody always puts me in Indian wear, including Arpita. I've walked for Arpita in the past, so somehow, it's always either fusion or Indian. So this is the first time I'm actually wearing something completely on a Western silhouette and tassels, which I really love. Every time you move, it kind of gives you that extra fun edge. So I'm really glad that I could do something different this year, and I love the color red. So thank you for that, Ridhi. And I think we all had a really good time, and thank you for being here.
Thank you. Arpita, your collection was extremely sensuous. It was perfect in terms of the festive fever that we're talking about right now. I'd love to hear from you because I believe your collection was called Midnight Muse. So what inspired you to create this? I mean, for this time around for LFW?
So the collection is titled Midnight Muse, and that was derived because it's something that I believe in. Like every woman, every lady has a sensuous and bold, confident side to herself. And it's kind of an inspiration, or it's more like a thing that which inspired me to make this line, because it's kind of, sorry about that. So it's inspired by that side of the lady, and which is very confident, very strong. So while the silhouettes are flowy with high slits and a lot of layering, the jackets are structured. So it's like a combination of sensuality as well as confidence. So that is what the collection is all about.
Kriti, you look like a red carpet diva as always. So considering this is such a festive and sensuous collection, could you let us know what it was like walking for Arpita?
It's always amazing, I think, for me to come back to the ramp. And when you're wearing something as beautiful as what Arpita has made for me, it just becomes more fun. And you feel like a diva, I feel. And I just love the outfit. I like the fact that, it's ethnic, but at the same time, it's very contemporary and it's modern. It's feminine, but still very structured. I love the dramatic drapes that she's given me on this. A lot of drapes. It doesn't give a feel of a dupatta, but it's still, some modern bit of a dupatta that's there. And I had a lot of fun, I think, which he specially did for this outfit. Thank you for that. It's got these 3D mirrorwork birds, which obviously you can't see because I'm sitting right now. But I had a lot of fun. I think I was watching her collection backstage also. I think, I really like the structured jackets. I like that slightly Indo-Western element to it. There are some completely Western outfits also, which also are very young and very feminine. I think she rocked, and her whole collection is something that I look out for.
It was a beautiful collection all in all. Both the designers did complete justice to the collection and their muse. Thank you so much to you all. Just opening the floor to media if they have any questions.
I think we said it all now.
Yeah, it was all out.
It was very detailed.
I have a question. So, showstoppers, when you get the outfit, what do you have in mind? When you're wearing the outfit, is it something different that you want to walk? It's a different style. Like you have tassels, Malaika. So, do you want to play around with these tassels? I mean, what are the thoughts that cross your mind?
The first thought that crosses your mind is, I hope I'm not looking out of shape or anything in whatever you wear. That's the first thing that, I hope I'm looking all fine. But yeah, I think with every outfit that you wear, you always find that one element that makes you, that makes you feel bold, that makes you feel confident. And you want to, either, and I think every outfit dictates the mood of how you need to be on ramp. If it's sensuous, then automatically you are. If it's fun, if it's flirty, if it's edgy, I think the outfit dictates all of that. And yes, I did have all these tassels on it, so it kind of made me want to, shimmy and shake over there because that's how it felt. So yeah, I like that. I think it just kind of brought out a little bit of a fun element in it.
I think, yeah, firstly, I mean, you do see how the outfit is looking on you, if it's complementing your body type and all. But apart from that, you do find these small things, to play along with. But at the same time, you have to be careful. Like, for example, the drapes. She has warned me backstage some 10 times that don't step on your own drape, okay? So I had to make sure that while I was moving the drape also along. So there's a little bit of in front of the mirror posing, seeing how the outfit can look its best. But that's about it. It's about having fun at the end of it.
Kriti, you've been a model before, and now you're coming back on runway as a showstopper. So would you like to share something about the backstage thing? Like, how was the experience meeting old friends from modern days?
It's always very nice. Yeah, when I come back, the backstage, like I meet so many people who I've known for a very long time. And it's fun to just talk to them and gel with them again. But at the same time, somebody just asked me, in between like 2-3 designers when there are changes. So somebody just asked me, do you miss the madness? And I was like, no, this is the only part I don't miss. Because it was stressful when you had to I used to hate it when I had changes in a show because you have to really run. You can trip on your own clothes while running. But that kick that you get when you're about to enter the ramp and when you're on it for these just 20 seconds, which feels so long at some time, I think that is the same. It just feels the same.
For Kriti and Malaika, what is your favorite festival outfit attire? Festival attire? For both.
My all-time. I guess it depends on the festival, right? I mean, it depends on this. But I think for me, I'd love a sari. So I think that would be, unanimous. Any festival, any time of the year, I'd choose a sari.
I think, it depends on the festival completely. I love saris. I also like anarkalis and sometimes just like a crop top and a skirt, which gives a feeling of a lehenga, but it's not a lehenga. Similar to something that I'm wearing right now, actually. But I think it can vary. Like, I even like anarkalis. So.
What's your fashion statement?
Fashion statement? It keeps changing, yeah. Fashion is never, it's never constant. And I think it changes with the new trends that come in. It also changes with your change of taste and how you evolve as a person. So, but yeah, it's definitely comfort that always gets the priority.
I don't really have a fashion statement. I think I just go with the flow, whatever I feel comfortable in, whatever I think I look good in. I don't really believe in following trends or following. But yes, you have to keep abreast of what's happening. I mean, because I guess we're all in the business, so we need to know that. But for me, I think it's just about being comfortable.
And for designers, how important is it for you guys to have a Bollywood as a showstopper? Like, how much they add volume to the entire look and feel?
You want to go first? So I just feel that you're always focusing on your garments, on your shows, and making sure the models look amazing. But the minute you have someone who you know as well, it's not that we have someone who we don't know, someone who you've worked with in the past, and having them come onto the stage and do this elaborate work for you, I think it just adds on to your show. So I think it's a good touch. It takes it to the next level. And it makes it much more exciting, even for me as a designer, and I'm sure even for the viewers.
I second the same. I totally think what Arpita is saying is right. And also, I feel it, like, as she said, as a designer, it adds more excitement to you. And I feel for the show as well, like for the people who are coming to see the show, they're quite excited.
So Kriti is wearing this elaborate lehenga. It has a lot of thread work, these mirror work birds, which are like a 3D applique, and she's wearing this really tiny choli. So as per Indian sensibilities, of course, you are expected to wear a dupatta or something, you know. So the point was to change it up a bit, give it a bit of a modern twist. So we added these drapes, which are already attached to her blouse right from the back. And to add more glamour, we gave her like a ruffled dupatta, which just adds on to more drama. So it's kind of making it a little more modern than what a regular lehenga is.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Just a request if we could have you in the front for a couple of pictures.